Hey, step right up and sit right down. Today we're making another homemade MRE. Thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to try to do something again that has been a surprising success. One of my more popular videos, to my absolute shock, was my homemade MRE from Aldi video that I did a few months ago. I'm not really sure what it is about that video that people like so much. I don't know if it's the overall content or if it's just a subject that seems to interest a lot of people, but basically I just went into my local Aldi store and grabbed the things I needed to make an MRE. So today we're going to do another one, but this one we're going to do a little bit different. So for today's homemade MRE, I'm going to be shopping at Dollar Tree, which might be a little unusual to some people because I've been a little bit outspoken about my objection to using places like Dollar Tree for prepping. That'll be a subject for another video. This is different. What I'm doing this time is I'm just looking for food. So the rules for the homemade MRE are the same as always. Every item must have at least a 1-year shelf life from today. That's so that I can put the item in storage and it'll be available for the next year for whenever I come up with it. Now I did break into my Aldi MRE a couple of months ago. I had a day when I got stuck at work, wasn't able to get away, and it was right there in my file cabinet drawer. So I pulled it out and had that for lunch, and I was very glad to have it. Second rule is this needs to be a meal. It's not just going to be a bunch of random things thrown into a bag. It needs to resemble a meal. So I'm looking for an entree. I'm looking for a side dish. I'm looking for a snack. I'm looking for a dessert. And I'm looking for a drink if I can find it. We're not going to worry so much with showing prices in this because we're going to a Dollar Tree. And as you know, everything is $1. Another rule, of course, is that everything has to be ready to eat right out of the package. No prep done except for if I have a powder for a drink mix. So everything has to be eaten straight out of the package. So to throw a little curveball in this one, not only am I going to Dollar Tree, but I'm going to go to a Dollar Tree I'm not familiar with. I'm going to one I've never been to before. I mean, honestly, I know everything that's in the Dollar Tree by my house. But because this is the Homemade MRE Challenge, the word challenge is a big part of that, I am going to an unfamiliar store. I will walk out of there with everything I need to make my MRE. All right, so we're pulling up here at the Dollar Tree. So let's go in here and see what kind of goodies we can find. All right, so let's mask up and go shopping. All right, so we're done at the Dollar Tree. I was really pleasantly surprised that it was as easy as it was for me to gather up the things that I got. If you've seen any of my other homemade MRE videos, you can see that one of the problems that we ran into before was finding things that had a long enough shelf life to qualify for the parameters of this challenge. That was not necessarily the case at Dollar Tree. I was really surprised that we found several items that were good for a year to a year and a half, almost up to 2 years from today's date. So now let's go through this stuff that we got and see what we found. Now I know some people are probably going to say, they're going to look at some of these items and they're going to say, hey, that looks real similar to the one you did from Aldi. And granted, that is the case. There are a couple items that are similar, but they're not the same. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a free pass on that. So for our entree, we have the Brunswick Buffalo style chicken salad. This is, it's a small tin of Buffalo style chicken salad. It's got some crackers and it comes with a little spoon. So this is the only thing that requires any kind of utensil, and it comes with its own. Now this has an expiration date of December of 2021. So we've got over a year with that one. So next, to round out the entree or to eat as a walking snack, we got Jack Link's beef jerky. This is the original flavor. It's a 0.625 ounce package of beef jerky. And it's got an expiration date of January of 2022. Now I picked up 2 of those. Y'all probably saw me put 2 in the bag because I figured, hey, it's jerky. I like jerky. I might want to eat. Now, another item for kind of a walking around snack I got was the Imperial Nuts protein blend. It's a combination of nuts and raisins and some other things. I've had these before. I really do like them. It's a really good snack for when you got the munchies, and this would definitely be something good to have in your pack. This has an expiration date of August of 2022, so I got a good 2 years on this. I got some extra crackers. I got these snack time crackers. Now, one of the reasons why I got these, the chicken salad comes with crackers, but one of the reasons I got these is that it's very hard to find small packages of just plain crackers with any kind of a shelf life. So I got these because I can put them in there and I can either eat them with the meal or I can have them for something else. But that was definitely a bonus to find those. The last time I went out to make homemade MREs, I couldn't find crackers with anywhere near that kind of shelf life. And crackers are kind of a staple when it comes to MREs. So I wanted to make sure that I got something really cool to put in there. My dessert item is I found these freeze-dried banana fruit crisps. Yeah, with my first MRE that I made, I had freeze-dried strawberries. So now we have freeze-dried bananas, and these are good until March of 2022. So once again, a great shelf life on this stuff. As my beverage, I found Hawaiian Punch singles. These have a nice long shelf life, and I can't hardly read the bottom, but I did read it in the store, and they are good for well over a year. Now, one of the cool things about this is there's 8 in this package. So I'll be able to take one and then use the others for something else. You'll also saw me get a package of gallon-sized Ziploc bags because I wanted something to put the MRE in that I was able to get from that source. So now it's bagged up and ready to go. Of course, I need to take a couple of things. I need to take the Hawaiian Punch out of there and only put 1 pack in there. But this thing's super lightweight. You could throw it into a day pack and be able to hike without it being too terribly intrusive. I wouldn't say it's negligible weight, but if you were doing like a long-term hike or something, but for a day hike, this is it. So what do you think of my homemade MRE from Dollar Tree? Does that look like something that you wouldn't mind taking along on a trip? I'm going to probably do like I did last time, and I'm going to put this in the file cabinet drawer in my office in the event that I get stuck there. And I will not be stuck without food because I don't like to miss meals. You can look at me and tell. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. We've got great new videos coming up. We've been gone for a little bit through the COVID pandemic, but we are trying to kind of reemerge and do some more videos. I went on an amazing camping trip with a buddy of mine last weekend, and we shot a bunch of videos of the camping trip, of us cooking camp food, and those are going to be coming out over the next few weeks. So if you want to see that, be sure and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when new videos come out, and stick around. And if you like this kind of content, please share it with your friends. If you're part of a social media prepping group, put a link to the videos and show it off to everybody and let them have a look too. We really want to grow this channel and get it in front of the people that we think that it can benefit. So help us out a little bit with that. So that puts the wraps on another video. And until we meet again, prepare for the world that you live in, not the one you wish existed. We'll see you next time.